DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, I am outside and it's Sunday afternoon, and for some I've just done something that good Christians shouldn't have to do, but I didn't have any other time this week. That's what happens when you're retired. No, actually I needed to trim the trees. I had 2 trees that needed to be trimmed before the we call the green garbage pass. So once a week they pass and they come and pick up our green garbage. So that can be, whatever. I mean, it shouldn't be, how could I say, it shouldn't be food leftovers, but it could be salad or something like that, or trees or leaves or lawn. And so so I finished one over there and one over there. I used to do these tree vlogs. I guess I could call it on the ground tree vlog, because I used to do them in the ladders, and I've become more cautious now. And we have a gardener that comes once, twice a year, depending how much work there is, and I have him trim the two trees, which I have to do. I was going to say acrobatics, and so they do it. But the ones that I can do basically on the ground, or just using a shorter step ladder, so it would mean I wouldn't really hurt myself if I fell, I do myself. It's kind of something I still like to do. Yeah, and it's all the thing, again, how do you prune? How severely do you prune? What I've found out over the years is I prune actually rather severely. From what I've seen, like when the professional gardeners do it, they do it less severely than I do. That's the way I learned anyway. So it was reminding me, because I was about something, because this week Friday I was at a shareholders meeting. Did I talk about that the last vlog? Maybe I did. But the thing is that it was a rather noisy shareholders meeting, because I think I did talk about it, but the majority shareholder, sort of major shareholder, that had 45 some odd percent. So all the person needed to do was pick up like 6 more percent. It's not even that. It's actually 50% plus 1 vote is what is needed, was, to put in a new head of the board. And this head of the board was, well, at least politically where I live, he's not particularly liked. Let's just put it that way. And the company I used to work for is in pretty bad shape. So he's coming as the man who's going to put it back into shape. And he's actually said also, now that he's been elected, I won't get into all the details, but now that he's been elected, he's says himself he's starting the analysis to see where to cut or prune. Now, I guess one has to think about it, like what is the best thing to happen? Should you let things keep on going and 800 people lose their jobs or something like that? Or should you make, I was going to say, a bit of surgical pruning? And it might cost a few jobs. I mean, any job is too much, I guess, but you save the body. It's the whole thing about the surgeon. You've heard that example before, The cut that hurts, saves the person. So I think actually we're in that type of situation. I didn't think much of the person, I'll admit that. And I actually voted against him, but I have so few votes that it wouldn't make any difference. But anyway, I did what my conscience told me in that respect. But, and there's actually where it is that now he's there. People have to work with him. People might say, well, you're retired, you don't have to work with him. And you know what? That's partially true. I say partially, because I went to him, actually. We had a cheese and drink thing after. And I went to him and I said to him, I said, I'm freshly retired, but I was the chief scientific officer there, and they never replaced my position. You guys don't have one person that's able to really make a scientific analysis of what could be done and stuff like that from the science side. And I mean, we knew each other without knowing each other. What I mean is, I've seen him in meetings before, stuff like that. We've shaked hands, but we never had any real conversations. We set eyes on each other, put it that way. So he asked me, he says, "Do you still have a business card or some way?" So I said, "Yeah, I still have one of my old business cards." So I gave it to him, with my phone number, and he says, "I'm going to contact you." So I don't know, maybe I'll end up being some type of consultant to help them. Maybe not, we'll see. But I get this whole idea about pruning, It's like, how do you prune a tree? How do you prune a business to keep it, or how do you keep it healthy? Maybe you should turn it the other way around. How do you keep it healthy so maybe you don't have to prune? Well, the problem is that right now it isn't healthy. So something might have to be pruned, I'm afraid. Okay, have you gone through things like that in life or in business or what? What do you think about it? That was like my standing, not in the tree vlog. Okay, so that's DC signing off. Take care, everybody, and have a good Sunday.